already gone 8 lengths clear of the rest of them as they come down towards the first. Got 1-2, up and over, just dragged his hind legs through the flight. Good jump on the inside by Tikram, who goes up into second. Dick the Taxi is third, and then at the back, Impec. And Fela Jojo is last of all, as they pass the stands, a circuit to race. And Norman Williamson not hanging about here on Got 1-2. 15 lengths out in front of Tikram, who's 3 in the front of the third horse, Dick the Taxi. A length behind comes Impec, and Fela Jojo is last of all. So they make their way onto the far side. Got 1-2, setting this good gallop. 12, 15 lengths in front of Tikram. He in turn 4 clear of Dick the Taxi. A length back to Impec, another 4 to Fela Jojo as the leader takes the second. Over safely. Here comes Tikram, and then the others follow. Impec on the outside of Dick the Taxi, and Fela Jojo last. Running on to the middle flight on the far side, with Got 1-2, still the clear leader from Tikram. He in turn 3 clear of Impec and Dick the Taxi, and Fela Jojo 4 or 5 lengths behind as they come towards flight number 3. And the leader pops up one. Tikram over with Impec and Dick the Taxi stride for stride, and still the gap to the back marker Fela Jojo as they run onto the last flight on the far side. Flight number 4, and Got 1-2, who broke smartly, has made all the running and has been clear throughout, is still the long leader going to flight number 4. Got 1-2, over that one safely, still 10 lengths in front of the rest of them. Mistake there by Dick the Taxi, drops back to 4th. So the order as they make the turn out of the straight is Got 1-2, but that lead is being diminished very quickly as Tikram gets within about 4 lengths of the leader. Impec has improved to go 2 or 3 lengths behind him into third. Dick the Taxi beginning to struggle now, back in 4, and Fela Jojo at the back of the field, but just going up now to challenge Dick the Taxi for 4. And the whole field, the 5 runners, really as tightly bunched now as they have been since the start of the race. There's now no more than 8 lengths between first and last, with Got 1-2 coming right back to his field. He's just a length in front of Tikram, and in behind Impec is within a couple of lengths, and Fela Jojo has made up really good ground to go into 4th right on the heels of these 3. And they in turn have dropped Dick the Taxi as they make the turn for home. 4 flights to jump down the home straight. So has Norman just taken a breather around that long turn and allowed the rest to come up, or is he just beginning to struggle? Here he comes down towards the 4th last. 4 runners left now, because in behind Dick the Taxi has been pulled up. Here they come down towards the 3rd last. Got 1-2, the leader. Tikram is being pushed along, so too is Impec. Fela Jojo on the outside. 3 from home, and very little to choose there on landing between Got 1-2 and Tikram. Fela Jojo going strongly up on the outside. Impec gets reminders. Here they come down towards the 2nd last, and Got 1-2 yet to be headed in the race. Picks up here a couple clear. A bad mistake by Fela Jojo. Tikram is now a clear second, and he's the one who's got to chase this leader as they come down towards the final flight. Got 1-2 out in front by a couple of lengths. Tikram is a persistent challenger in second. Fela Jojo is trying to get back on terms on the stand side rail and is making progress. Here they come at the final flight. Got 1-2. He's tired in front. Tikram makes a bad mistake. He is in turn clear of Fela Jojo, but Got 1-2, a good front running performance. This Tikram is trying all he can to get up to this leader, but Got 1-2 is going to hang on as they come inside the last 100 yards. It's Got 1-2, a double for Williamson and Henderson. They're clear of Tikram, and then Fela Jojo and Impec.
The Gerry Feilden hurdle, it was a grade 2, limited handicap, and Got 1-2, the 11-4 second favourite. Really good front running performance there. Norman Williamson and Nicky Henderson teaming up, beating the second horse, number 5, Tikram, at 7-2.